Oh, never mind. He still is.
One of the funniest memories I have of Mark is I was out at his house one time. We were working on something. I think I was helping him like put up a trampoline, something like that. And he asked me, he was like, "Hey man, you want a sandwich or something?" I was like, "Yeah." So he was fixing sandwiches in the kitchen. He's like, "Here, I'll make you a sandwich real quick." And then he attempted to go in and eat my 2 sandwiches, and he forgot he made them for me.
That doesn't sound like him at all.
I've never heard that story.
I know. I never told you because I was like, "Oh, he'll feel really bad if I tell him this." I was sitting there watching him eat my sandwich, and I was like, "Oh, if I tell him that was mine, he's gonna feel really bad. I'll let it slide."
Yeah, I'll just be hungry.
Hey, it's survival of the fittest out here, man. Like,
I was like, I figured 5 years was, past the statute of limitations.
Hey, we have a kid over here spending the night with us, and we sit like we hadn't fed him. Like I forgot about him. And Lindsay was like, "You think we should feed him?" And so she texted his mom like, "Hey, we forgot to feed Cruz," and she's like. The mom was like, he's practically raised himself anyway. He's fine. Like, I hadn't done crap for him in 5 years anyway. So we're like, this poor kid, but he hadn't eaten over here. So we'll see what happens.
He'll get hungry. When he gets hungry, he'll eat.
Well, what's crazy is Lindsay goes, "Hey, if he comes, he's like," she texts, she's like, "Tell him to bring his own food because we're not like." So his mom sent a box of food with it, like macaroni and cheese cups, a case of ramen noodles. I'm eating some of the chips that came with him now. So
yeah, thanks for coming.
Okay, let's get this thing started before it gets too late. Right. Just for Mark and whoever needs to catch up. You guys need to get out of the temple after you ran into the ghost. Skated past that, and y'all met up with the Cobra commander outside of the temple and negotiated for his portion of his kingdom that he demanded or requested, I guess. And y'all saw fit that was probably in line with what the Lord's Alliance would allow. Then y'all interrogated the prisoner and got what information you got out of him. Towards the end of that, Sir Istval from the Lord's Alliance showed up with two of his personal bodyguards and offered you an expedient route to your next destination. And he also offered to escort your prisoner back to Waters Deep for you. I believe that's kind of where we left it. Y'all are off huddled in a private conversation. And Cobra Commander and his guys were kind of meandering back into their temple, as it were, letting y'all handle your business. So we'll kind of pick up with y'all's private conversation. I think that's kind of where we left it. And y'all were kind of debating what you wanted to do.
Right. So I think where we left it was we're going to take Estival, the white worm speaker, Varum. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that was digging his own grave.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And all of us back to the Lord's Alliance and have a powwow about that. But what we would request would be a full council.
Yeah, let's talk to Sir Esteval and see if they have any way of getting in touch with each other.
Yeah.
And if not, then we'll ask him who we need to tell that we're coming in hot with a prisoner.
So as y'all kind of have your conversation and you kind of break camp, he's already mounted back up on his horse, and he sees you coming his direction. And questions you want to ask him?
I would.
What the handle this is?
I would just offer. I'd offer. Sir Escobar, can we usher you back to Waterdeep? We're gonna probably drop this prisoner off to have him at the disposal of the council, and we could certainly give you a ride.
He looks at you and he says, "Listen, I appreciate the gesture, but I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of questions to answer when I show back up there, and I really don't want to be escorted back by the group I came out to help get to their next destination. So while I appreciate it, I think I'll take some time on the road to think about where this is going to leave me."
Are you thinking about leaving the council?
He's like, no, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to be super happy with me bouncing out of town. So,
Well, what we'll do is not bring your name up. Is that helpful?
he said, I'm not going to ask you to do anything that is going to jeopardize your relationship with the council. So you do what you see fit.
Why would that jeopardize our relationship with the council if we just failed to mention your name?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just giving you options. He said, but either way, I'm going to wish you the best of luck, and I'm going to head back.
Because right now, we have no allegiance to the Alliance, Lord's Alliance. We do work for them, but we're not entirely sure what's going on with the Alliance. So, any information you have would be good to know.
Yeah, is there a let me ask you this, because this relates to us. How seriously are they taking this threat of the dragon cult and Tiamat? Like they're sending us to do basically some of their grunt work, but like, is this something that they're just kind of not paying attention to, or is this something they're concerned about? Is it causing like any kind of division in the council? Like how is the council reading this Tiamat situation?
He thinks about it for a second. He goes, and he looks at you and he goes, "Well, most of them are taking it pretty serious and have fortified their own regions with their troops, and nobody has come to a consensus on how best to handle the dragon cult as a whole. Everybody seems to be their own camp. However, there are members of the Lord's Alliance that would rather you and your group not be involved in this at all."
Is that Neverember?
Of course it is. That says Baron.
Yeah, well, clearly you've taken a risk of your own to help us. Is there, and which we're grateful for, by the way, because I hold up my teleportation circle scroll, and I'll say, is there anyone else on the council that we can trust?
At this point, maybe a few. I think some people are kind of lukewarm on the whole situation, but if I were you, I wouldn't trust any of them.
Have we done something to lose their confidence or anything?
Or are we just not as important as we think we are?
Both, probably.
I think their allegiances are to themselves, and what happens to you may not be on top of their priority list.
How would you say they would feel about us delivering one of the 5 leaders of the dragon cult to them as a prisoner?
I mean,
I say
I know how I feel about it. I would assume they can act nothing but grateful.
Yeah,
Well,
I said we're.
How else would they?
let me ask you this hypothetically, because you did offer. If we were to give you the white worm speaker, which by the way is not racist, that's his title.
He's actually an African American dwarf.
I'm Mr. Brown. Oh, that's good. And I'm Mr. White.
If we were to give him to you, what would you do with it?
My intentions were to take him back to the council. I assure you, I would not be able to claim responsibility for it because I have no means to probably procure such a prisoner as yourselves did.
Well, that was kind of our thinking as well. As we have the means, we might as well deliver him ourselves.
Let's do that. And I think it would. I honestly originally thought it would be best for you to ride back on horseback and have taken a hiatus for a second. If it's going to cause you any harm, showing back up with us and Cult of the Dragon council member, or
I prefer not to, and if at all possible, and it doesn't do you any disservice with the Lord's Alliance, just don't mention I was here.
We could do that. Where can we find you? Are you going to Daggerford? Because that obviously will be our next stop.
I was thinking about stopping into Daggerford on my way back to Waterdeep, but I don't know what your time frame is. So
Kind of tired. What is it? 11 o'clock? I could go through
it's not even noon yet for y'all.
Okay. Well,
yeah, he's got anyway. He's like, listen, I really, if I'm going to get back and.
Oh, one last question. Who should we inform that we're heading back with a prisoner since you're here? Should I talk to just Lady Silverhand?
That would, yeah, it's
Because it's her town, right? I mean,
it's her town, and she's the head of the council at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
all right, man.
Yep.
She'll be nice. She'll be nice to your face at least.
Ha! See, this is why we need friends in the council. That's what I like.
Yeah. We're just trying not to get you in trouble. So
yeah, we won't mention your name, but we will probably pass by you in Daggerford if we don't see you.
Well, that will work for me.
Cool.
And he takes off riding away into the sunset, as it were. It's not sunsetting. But.
Okay. Well,
it's not good.
Now that he's gone, what do y'all think about that?
I don't think we know anything about that until we talk to somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we only have one side.
Well, I think we can cross Never member off as an ally.
I think we already did that in first campaign.
It sounds like we can cross Silverhand off. Sounds like she's just playing nice because she's in charge of the council or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that according to one person on the council.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we don't know anything until we hear from the council themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we get in front of them and see who says what, and don't ask too many questions.
Then I guess I will pull out my piece of copper wire and cast sending to Lady Silverhand.
Fair enough.
If we're ready to tell them we're coming, boys. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I will say, Lady Silverhand, we are about to come back to Waterdeep with
Don't
a
tell her specifically what.
high-ranking prisoner. Just wanted you to be aware. Thanks. Ish.
Ish on.
Give it a question mark and 2 dots. Another question mark.
We might die before we get there if she knows it's a cult dragon. leader.
There's about 5 minutes and you get a response. She says, very well. Any prisoners being brought through the teleportation circle need to be bound and blindfolded.
I got some manacles.
Yep.
Yeah, you've already manacled this guy.
Somebody take like an old shirt or something and just throw it over his whole
Yeah,
head.
yeah. I've got a winter coat. I'll just put over top of him, button it up.
I got him in the manacles.
Yeah, you already had him in manacles, so.
Okay. I couldn't remember, but yeah.
Cool. All right, we ready to go? We got anything else to do here? Did Cobra Commander already leave, I assume?
Yeah, they kind of went off while y'all were after Istival showed up.
Yeah, it's a different conversation.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have.
I'll pull out my my diamond encrusted chalk and say, we ready to go?
Do it.
Hey, where are we on the map? Just out of curiosity.
You're in
We're
Serpent
down-
Hill.
Serpent Hill, way down.
Somewhere over here.
Yeah.
South of the high.
Okay. Hey, and just I know I've been absent. So if I say anything, Trevor, for like that's
Yeah, you
not
got to pass homework due as well.
do what?
You got to pass homework due as well.
Yeah, I'm taking a ton of notes right here. So I'm ready to re-engage here. Now I was gonna say, have we been to Daggerford lately?
No, we haven't gone yet. That was our second lead from our original 2 leads. So we kind of wrapped this one up.
So going back to Jared, post Jared, pre wherever other world. Like Marta, my wife lives in Daggerford.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
So
yeah, but she's still there because she never got escorted out.
okay, that's what I was trying to get some
Yeah,
clarification
your family, your kids, or your stepkids.
Yeah.
on.
Everything that happened with Jared never happened.
Okay, all right. I'm just
I
curious.
mean, your 1 year, your year counted as.
Your year off counted, and any items you got during his campaign, you got to keep. You're saying that was a gift from the Lord's Alliance at the end of your
Okay.
year vacation. They found some more stuff. They're like, these guys could use this.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of the videos brought to take an inventory.
Earl, there,
Here's the
man.
big thing. I just promised an entire lizard race that they could have sovereignty over the Serpent Hill.
You basically told them they could do their own nation.
But he did have we had the authority to do that.
That's true. I had previously messaged the Lord's Alliance, and they gave us full negotiating power.
Yeah, and I told them they could go into the high moors, just be kind of wary of the misty
Yeah,
forest.
it's a
understand
neutral.
not everybody's happy about it.
It's a neutral zone. That's what you said.
So we're about to
It's a
do
neutral zone.
person to person and see how that pans out.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, that's fine. We're about to deal with that right now. So
Garrick starts drawing in the sand. Wherever.
What can I say? I set up kings and tear down kingdoms.
that's right.
All right. Teleportation lights up for.
Yeah. So who are you taking? You're taking the prisoner and yourselves, right?
Yeah, I think we're. Yeah, he left. I mean,
Yeah. Well, okay.
and we're not bringing the Cobra Commander, right? We offered and they said no.
He said
Yeah,
no.
they said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said no, and we're leaving Istival behind, and not mentioning his name until.
We're gonna try and not speak of him
I mean, yeah.
at his request.
At his request, yes.
All right. Here
I
we go.
mean, it's probably better for us not to anyway.
Somebody grab the prisoner. We're gonna throw him through the circle.
I got him.
Drew got him.
All right.
So familiar scenario plays out in front of you, and everybody kind of shimmers away and appears in a familiar room at this point. You've been there once before. Underground teleportation room on the north outskirts of Waterdeep. Initially, when you get there, it is just y'all in the room with your prisoner. Let's see. And shortly after your arrival, you do get some guards Waterdeep that do welcome you and say that the transportation to Waterdeep is being arranged. And if that is currently where you would like to go, if there's any other business you'd like to attend to, are you going to maintain possession of your prisoner?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'll ask them, is the council assembled or are we going to have a meeting later?
It's going to take them about an hour to get ready. They do normally convene after lunch for the rest of the day, handling matters that are going on the coast. So I assume they're going to work you in at your leisure. However, if you Waterdeep proper outside of Assembly or the Alliance territory of control, ask the prisoner to not go with you.
Well, we can just go to the tower and wait on the assembly, I guess, unless anybody has any errands to run.
I got a shop.
I just want to change clothes.
Bloodbath and Beyond. I need to.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I have a whole business here.
Yeah.
Bloodbath and Beyond.
Okay. Well, here's he said, here's what we can do. We'll get y'all into Waterdeep to your place you're staying, and I'll post some extra guards either in your room or outside, whatever y'all feel most comfortable with, and then we can get whatever business you need taken care of and get you over to the council as soon as they're ready.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I don't have to go run errands if people want to. I can stay behind. I can keep an eye on the prisoner, or somebody can help me. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't have any errands to run. I mean, I'll hang out.
Okay. So it's similar to last time. You get carriages, covered carriages with blacked out windows, basically the drapes and whatnot over the deal. And there are two separate ones, so y'all can divide up and y'all make it into town, no problem. To wherever you're staying. And you are escorted to your room. Prisoner is with you, and they do leave two guards at your disposal. And your accommodations at this point, y'all do have several rooms, but the one main, suite that y'all have is one big room with two rooms on either side.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's where you're at. If anybody has anything they want to do, that is right at probably noon. So from what he said, the council was probably convenient at this point. So you have an undetermined amount of time before you're called.
Okay.
But how long were we gone, Trevor? Just like 1 day, 2 days?
Just that y'all did a long rest at the, y'all teleported from Waterdeep to outside Troll Claw Hills, traveled to Borskar, up to Serpent Hill. All that took, better part of a day. Then y'all entered the dungeon. Y'all cleared that out, talked to the Cobra commander, and took a long rest. And this is the next day about noon, so it's been about a day and a half.
Okay. My special request, that guy had said it would take like a week, right?
Yeah, he said a week to 2 weeks, but he thinks he could probably get it done.
Okay. Then I don't have anything to do unless I want to go get, supplies. So, you want to spend time doing that.
Anybody have any other errands that they want to take care of?
I'm gonna be on guard duty with this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna change.
Naturally, at some point.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, I mean, naturally, being back in Waters Deep, I'm gonna go by the shop and check on the boys at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm not gonna venture too far from the party while we have the prisoner and while we're waiting on the Lord's Alliance meeting.
All right. So everybody is still in the room.
Yeah, I'm changing to my fine clothes.
Oh, of course you are. Your coat and tails.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would expect nothing less.
Well, we're going to the council.
So y'all are there for 30, 45 minutes tops. And then you get a knock on the door. And it's Leosin. Y'all met him a while back. He was he kind of helped y'all out outside El Terrell a long time ago. Either way, he says the council's ready for you, and the guards prepared the prisoner for you, so y'all can get your stuff together, and y'all can make your way into the awaiting carriages, and y'all are transported to the council chambers. You're ushered in, no problem. They're 100% waiting on you. Doors open, and y'all, I don't know if y'all are walking in with the prisoner or how y'all are presenting yourselves.
I think Drew should have him by the manacles.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And then
so y'all, doors are open for you, and y'all walk in, manacled and bound prisoner to a full court council, minus one Sir Isteval. There are numerous other people in the room. Not all the faction leaders are there. However, Otto Fromm is, Haven Tree, and Winterhound are all there. There's also some individuals in the back you don't recognize, but y'all are greeted by Lady Silverhand, and so she says it's good to see all of you.
I'll bring the prisoner in right kind of in the middle of the chamber and just flip right to the back of the knee and put him down on his knees.
Perfect. Baron's gonna
Just
walk.
like-
Yeah, go ahead.
A gift to the council.
She says, so this is the prisoner you were sent in search of, and I'm assuming he is who they said he was. What have you learned from him to date?
Well, okay, if Baron can speak, if I may speak.
The floor is yours.
Okay. Baron will walk up to next to Darut, shoulder to shoulder with Darut, and say, what we've learned is we don't know exactly what they're up to. We know a little more than we're letting on right now, and he'll reach over and knock on this dude's head like he's knocking on a coconut and saying, this is the Iron Lord's prisoner right now. We have asked not once, not twice, but now 3 times for our island of Minotaur and our castle to be recognized by the Lord's Alliance. We have done nothing but good for you. And if you want what's in this coconut right here, we need that to happen.
Garrett just shaking his head in the background.
And so that's where we're at right now.
She looks at you and she's like, well, we have considered your request in the past. However, the island of Mintarn is a sovereign nation of Waterdeep.
We can just take Valor Point. That's just the castle, right?
Are these your demands for the prisoner?
Yes. Not demands. I wouldn't call them demands. I'm just saying we've done substantial work for you, and we've never crossed you at one time, and all we've done.
Call it a token of good faith.
Right. If we cross you, you can take it away from us. But I mean, this is
our token of good faith with all these wondrous items, and
you did that, but we've been almost killed 3 times helping you. We crashed it. Technically, we crashed the castle, yes, but there was a dragon, and then there was these folks.
Yes, you're not the only one suffering in these trying times. We've had entire cities completely wiped off the face. Thousands of people are dead, and you're demanding a castle?
No, we already have the castle. We just want you to be, forthright enough to accept us as in the territory of the Lord's Alliance. And if there's a meeting such as this, we would like one of us present to be attending this, such as Mr. Winterhound or Miss Nightshade or Mr. Fromm or any one of the others. I mean, are they not some sort of do they not have some sort of alliance with you?
They do. So who of your group do you propose stays in Waterdeep and attends these daily meetings?
A wizard, for sure.
We can send anybody, any one of us. That's what I propose. Anybody that's available to come, we can come.
In addition to that,
oh Jesus! This was a mistake.
That you do
Can you tell us
also
who killed Lincoln? I mean Kennedy.
What did you think was about to happen?
Yeah, I don't want to pay taxes ever.
Ever. I don't want to pay ever.
Well, of course.
No, in addition, over in Serpent Hills, the place that nobody ever goes to, really. I mean, it's called Serpent Hills. Who really goes there? Turns out there's this whole group of Yuan-Ti people that live under the surface. And need you to recognize that they are their own sovereign nation over the Serpent Hills.
Technically, that's already a done deal. So,
Carrick steps forward. Okay, I think we got the cart before the horse here. We have one of the 5 highest-ranking members of the Dragon Cult, and he is your gift from us. We have procured him from the Cobra Commander using negotiation that technically I wasn't involved in. However, we were given your full faith and confidence to negotiate this prisoner exchange on your behalf. And here's your prisoner. Those were the terms given by the Cobra Commander.
And those are the terms we are willing to accept. However,
there's a third party in here.
You see Broad Anvil stand up.
Oh, yeah.
And he puts his meaty fist on the table with a loud thud and says, listen, we can discuss whatever we want. We're not doing it in front of this prisoner here. These are private terms, and we don't know what sort of magic these people have?
That's a great question. I cast detect magic.
Yeah. How about we'll tell you real fast? I'm sure you already know.
I assume the room lights up like a Christmas.
It's pretty bright in there.
Yeah.
Hard to distinguish exactly what is going on.
Well,
If there's anything,
I look at our prisoner, Mr. What's his face? Does he light up at all?
no.
All right.
Cereval? No, that's what's his name?
Then I'll try and reassure the council that we have not brought any magical spies with us, and offer that any of them with this skill set is certainly welcome to check out our prisoner.
Ooh, and I want to use divine sense.
Okay.
Okay, of the faction leaders, who all's here?
Everyone. The faction leaders.
Yeah.
You got Winterhound, Heaven Tree, and Otto From.
Okay.
Nightshade is missing.
Gotcha.
Because she's working.
She's what?
No, your buddies in the Zentarium are totally going to end up working with the Dragon Cult.
Oh,
Who
gotta
is?
be. I definitely think there's a double agent in the Zentarium.
The Grand Duke of Buldar's Gate, Ravengard, stands up and says, "Listen, I agree with Braunhammer. I'm not comfortable with the prisoner being in here discussing alliance matters. There's also other situations that are going on that do not be discussed with outside people outside the council. So, regardless of who is in control of this prisoner, I vote any discussions from here on out are done not in his presence."
I look at Baron and I say, it's their prisoner, right?
I mean, we can kill him right here. I don't care.
I turn to the High Council and I say, he's your prisoner. You better take him now.
You see Lady Silverhand point to the back of the room, and this large individual, like midnight black, steps up. And she says, "Mr. Wallace, would you please take the prisoner?"
Wallace.
Sorry, I did want to use divine sense just to make sure into the ping.
Yeah, I'm not on that. Faith Eater Undead, you're fine. There's none you can do.
So if Jarut's hanging on to his manacles, Baron is also going to grab his manacles and ask Miss Silverhand one more time. So the terms of this agreement are going to be upheld.
Table for later.
What was it? What'd you say?
No, the answer was
Tabled for a later discussion.
Oh, okay.
Ivor's going to step in front, kind of turn his back and just face Baron and be like, Baron's going to be like, Ivor's going to be like, hey, just let him take the dude. Just let him take the guy.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll figure it out.
yeah.
let's call it a vaporless one. We don't have to extort everybody all the time.
Druid's looking to Baron for direction here, like, hey, what do you want to do, man? What do you want to do?
All right. I'll whisper to Jarut. I was gonna kill him 2 days ago, so I guess they can have him.
All right, okay. So I'll let him go.
I'm just going to kind of look at Jarut and be like, we're all good. We're all good.
Can I at least get my manacles back? Can I at least get my manacles?
Yeah.
The
As Notebook starts writing, never come to the Lord's Alliance.
Mr. Wallace looks at Darut. He's like, he won't be needing these where he's going.
Okay, thank you. I'll get those back.
Yeah,
Sorry, I only have the one pair, and I use them quite a bit.
And that's just when he's in the tent.
Oh man, I had to make a show of that. Y'all know that.
No, it was great. I love it.
He's like, I got a bag full of goodies for this guy when we get him down below.
All right.
The
Yeah.
greatest was after the ice castle crashed and he showed up asking for the boat.
As the prisoners escorted out and the doors closed, Raven Guard is still standing, and he says, listen, I have personally no problem with the Iron Lords having Valor Point as theirs. And for all I care, we can recognize it today. But we do not need to be having these discussions in front of outsiders. We had a vote yesterday on whether to bring your Cobra commander into Waters Deep, and it was met with some pushback. Now we're missing a member of the council who has not showed up today, which is highly irregular. There has been no notifications that he left the city. And the matters we need to discuss today require a full council.
This is Raven Guard?
Yeah, this is the Duke about Boulder's Gate. He said, so outside of your prisoner and your demands, you understand kind of what we're dealing with here. And King Maldrick, the Misty Forest, stands up and he's like, and we still have the issue of the raids in the Misty Forest that need to be addressed. So while I as well will sign off on anything that the Iron Lords would request as far as sovereign land for them, that would be needed to put a vote by the council.
Yes, and if I may, King of Misty Forest, I understand the situation. We're missing a council member. We have procured in this arrangement another kingdom that is willing to fight alongside the Lord's Alliance against the Dragon Cult and Tiamat, should it come to that. In fact, it was only upon learning that there is an alliance of kingdoms joining forces that they were willing to consider this. I also did give a demarcation line of they're not to approach the Misty Forest in any kind of threatening manner, to give you a wide berth there in the High Moors.
He said that that arrangement seems to be in line with what we would expect. However, we do need to draw out firm boundaries and set that in stone at a later date.
Yes, absolutely. I understand that. And I would also just suggest that this is another ally you have now on the other side of you from Waters Deep to help if you ever needed to call for aid, perhaps as a show of good faith of joining the Lord's Alliance that could help take care of enemies that might come from the High Moor.
Well, I assure you, if this is going the direction that I think it's going, we're going to need all warm bodies that we can muster. So I do appreciate that.
They're cold-blooded.
I think they're cold-blooded, but they're cold-hearted killers. But they are on your side right now.
Gosh, 4 arms. So I mean, like 4 swords.
Broad Anvil stands up and says, I will not fight next to any scaly-skinned, cold-blooded, tongue beings.
Where's he at? Mithril
Oh,
Hall?
Who said that?
They probably don't like him because they both live underground.
The king of Mithril Hall?
Yeah, well, Conrad, if I might remind you of, never mind, I'm not going to do it, never mind. I really want to nerd out.
Well,
Do it.
you notice that Conrad's a large portion of his armor is made of dragon skin,
Well,
and not all of it's colored. Some of it is shiny.
yeah, you go north, everybody else can go south.
Okay, well, I guess Carrick would say my one request from this transaction that we've just completed is that if there is any useful information that you're able to glean from our prisoner that we've transported to you, that you would share that information with us.
Well, I would like to hear what your prisoner did say in case he meets an unfortunate end with Mr. Wallace.
See, yeah, that's the problem. We haven't told them anything.
I understand that he may be a valuable prisoner, but if something were to happen to him before we can extract any information, it is unfortunate that Mr. Istival is not present. He was.
I'll say, I mean, Baron will speak up and say, as soon as you find out, let us know. We brought him to you. We know for a fact he is the. We'll know you, at least tell you for a fact that we know for a fact he is. His name is Varum. He is the White Worm Speaker. He is the wearer of the white mask, and the white mask is no longer with him.
I will ask, since we're not supposed to be discussing private matters in front of those not part of the council, who are these new people standing in the back of the room?
Good question.
These are extra security. Seeing how we come from outside, often the Waters Deep cannot provide security to the level at which we need to protect these entities on the council. So each member brings his private security. So every member here has his security here. Since Mr. Istival is, let's say, missing, we thought it might be best to bring them in.
Is there any reason why he might be missing? Do you have any leads of what may have happened?
Can we go find him?
We haven't had a chance. Like I said, we only convened a couple hours or an hour ago. However, if you are missing these meetings for any reason whatsoever, you are required to notify the council. He was currently staying at his place of choice, the House of the Golden Helm in the North Ward. We have not heard from them that anything's going on there. And
do you have any reason to believe that? I mean, do you have an idea of a reason why he might not be here?
No, I mean he was here yesterday when y'all called and voted, and we voted for y'all to come back in town. I mean, I'll allow that he voted for you not to.
So Trevor, sorry, this is out of character, but like, is this like a Washington D.C. senator type situation where they like live here and they're expected to be here every day for work, or do they like go back to their kingdoms?
No, this is ever since that loud horn sound and it kind of shook everybody. They thought it best that the council members stay in Waters Deep for the foreseeable future. Normally they don't.
So for now, they're all staying in the city, but
They are.
Yeah. For emergency session type deal.
For daily updates on what's going on with Dragon Cult, what's going on, there are raids still currently going on.
They've been on high alert. This is the first time he's gone missing.
Yeah. All right. So I do want to do an insight check if I believe their story of like he voted against us, no, and all that, and they don't know why he's missing.
Okay.
And that will be a 23.
Nice.
This is Lady Silverhand that is giving you some information, and she's being very forthright with you that he is missing, did not notify them, and his vote was for you not to travel to Waterdeep, as requested.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well played, sir. Well, shit.
I mean, it's already done, so we just deal with that.
So, is there any other information that you can share with the council as to your findings, either in Borscar Bridge or Serpent Hill?
I'll just kind of pull everybody in a huddle real quick. I'm like, is there any reason we're not telling these guys the truth? Like, what's the deal?
I might not want to accuse the Zentarum in front of the Alliance. Might withhold that fact.
What's the point? Well, I mean, why shouldn't we share like where they're meeting to raise Tiamat and that they already have 3 of the masks there? You know,
Yeah, I think I'm cool with sharing that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't bring up anything past that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've got all the notes here.
You're the words. You're good with words. You tell them.
Who, me? No, I'm the one with the negative charisma.
He does not
You're
like
smart.
public speaking.
You talk.
All right.
He's not the public speaker.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not up to speed
I'll
on everything.
after huddle up, real quick.
Yeah, just right in the middle of the meeting.
Just right in the middle of the meeting, we're gonna huddle up
Yeah,
and assume they can't just understand exactly what the fuck we're saying anyway. Turn around.
Hey, real quick. Oh, sorry.
And I'm gonna address the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. Okay. And not the Open Lord of Waters Deep. To be specific. I'll say
They're all
yeah, no, I'm looking at him and I will say Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. What we do know and what I can tell you is we know of 3 of 5 worm speaker masks are at where are they?
Well of the Dragons.
Well of the Dragons. Let's see. The masks that are currently there that we know of would be a white mask, which the wearer is Valrom right here. He is the white worm speaker, the one we brought to you. You're welcome. A blue mask worn by Glivin, maybe. I don't know the pronunciation of that. And a red mask.
they don't have your notes.
Yeah, and a red mask. The red mask holder is the leader of the dragon cult. He's a human named Servon. And they are, as far as we know, best intel we have is they are at the Well of the Dragons. And we are being completely forthright with that information.
Yeah, so while he's spilling the beans, Carrick, I want to go take my time and I want to look at each council member and I want to see if any of this information comes as new or, shocking to any of them.
I just roll an overall insight.
Hey, natural 20.
Nice.
For a 27.
Nobody has heard any of this until right now.
So we literally know more about the Dragon Cult than the Lord's Alliance High Council.
As far as specific names, they were aware there were masks, obviously, but as far as who the mask holders are and where this whole event is taking place, that's all new news.
And Baron will say wholeheartedly, this is what we were told, and this is what I'm telling you right now, and you can make whatever check you want to. But that's,
And I'll also add that this is what we got out of our prisoner in what, about 20 minutes. So that's why we brought him to you. We figured you'd be able to get more information out of him.
We will certainly try. If there's any more information to be had. And Never Mentor kind of looks, he said, well, this might be the first thing y'all didn't fuck up the whole time y'all been here.
We'll put him in the maybe column.
It won't be the last time either, sir.
yeah.
So about that royal decree saying, okay. Okay, well, any new developments on our next lead in Daggerford or in the Misty Forest? Because I think that's our next stop.
Yeah, Misty Forest is still undergoing.
Bear will pipe up and say it's a tiny castle. It's not very big. I mean, it's just right across in the ocean.
Subjects, really. I mean, there's like these raccoons, but
they're fine.
Can we have some kind of giant there too?
With Cyclops. I think there's a Cyclops.
Yeah, we have a Cyclops there. I mean, and a boat or 2 or 3 boats.
We might be building a fleet of ships.
Just think it over. Think it over. This is, I mean, I will reiterate, this is the third time I'm asked.
In terms, we're not looking for like full membership on the council. We're more of like a member at large status.
No, it's the factions. We want to be a faction.
Like a member at large status. Like just be aware of meetings and maybe, be invited every once in a while. Trying to smooth it over there now that we made some progress.
No, I'm not letting that shit go.
Well, she nods. She's like, well, I'll tell you what, we do have other items on our agenda today. However, we will pencil that in as a footnote and discuss it today. Okay.
3 asterisks.
Like I said, we do need a full council vote for this. So I can't promise you anything until Sir Isteval turns up. So while we can talk about it.
I'm sure he's trying to get here as fast as he can,
Did Sir Isteval give a reason of why he didn't want us coming to Water's Deep?
There were no notes. It was a yay or nay vote. And we respect each other's opinions enough to you have your own reason, and that was the way he felt about it.
I certainly understand and respect the council, but don't you think in these emergent times that maybe we should ask a few follow-up questions? Let me phrase it this way. Are we sure everybody here's on the same side?
On the council?
Oh, yeah. Carrick's reading eyeballs again on that one.
She says, I have no reason not to believe. I myself voted yay for you to bring him into my city. I have no reason to believe y'all would try to do something to invite the dragon cult into our secure locations.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, do I believe her on that?
Insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 20. Not a natural. 30-20.
Good enough. She's being honest with you.
I do not doubt your intentions, lady. I'm simply asking, as we have discovered more and more how large of a network the Dragon Cult does have throughout Faerun, are we certain, is there any indication that anybody in this room might not be working cooperatively towards the same end?
I'm just going to slide past Drew as he's saying that. I'm going to say, careful.
Okay.
Just as I slid behind him to the other end, I kind of reposition myself.
Yeah.
Gary's gonna like an imaginary watch. Like,
He says, I have no reason to believe anybody on this council has any ulterior motives other than
Yeah, this is like
some
the
some disagreements where forces should be and how this should be handled. Other than that's
Yeah.
I expect that to be normal banter. However, with the current situation, a missing council member does, cause me some concern.
I'll turn to.
And I'm gonna say at that point, I'm gonna say, well, y'all seem like y'all are busy people and have many things to discuss, including our asterisk at the bottom, triple asterisk. If there's any, I think, and we have some other things that we can follow up on. We'll be in town for a little bit longer before we pursue some of our next leads. If you guys have any further questions or need anything from us, feel free to reach out. I'm sure y'all, and I'll look around behind and kind of sweep with all of your assets. I'm sure you'll be able to find us.
Yeah.
Quickly.
And on that note, I will just quickly address King Melandrich and ask him, sir, I understand that our next adventure is to be in your realm. Is there any advice you have on what we should be looking for or avoiding, or maybe possibly some help we could get while we're there?
He didn't know that we were going there. I don't think.
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Yeah, no, it was one of the 2 leads that they gave us.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, he knows it was an opportunity.
Well, the the missing guy told us that, I think.
No.
That was from the council.
The council offered up the Misty Forest and Serpent Hill as both objectives for y'all to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wanted to go to Misty Forest because it's like Emerald Enclave territory, but we voted the other way because it was a more pressing need.
I got you.
Yeah, just looking for a little handout before we go. Okay, bye, thanks.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, well, to be honest with you, I believe the threat in Misty Forest has ended. The Dragon Cult attacked, then they left. There's survivors there, although my son disagrees, and he has made way there. He's also taken several members of the Emerald Conclave with him to search the forest and reinforce defenses. However, regardless if I disagree with his motives, the whole incident seems to be a bit strange.
What's his name? If you don't know
what's your son's name?
Yes.
Prince Algar.
Well, we will look for him.
And you said he was traveling with the Emerald Enclave? Anybody of particular note?
Well, the place they went is Alton, Altand, Alton. Just to give you a more detailed kind of place you're going to go to.
Inside the Misty Forest?
Yes.
And he went as a representative of his father?
Well, he's the prince of the Misty Forest, so yes.
As far as you know, is he in any danger? He's just out in the woods trying to look for.
He was going there to aid in rebuilding defenses and kind of taking care of survivors, which, that's why I think there's no problem. The Dragon Cult doesn't leave survivors. They obviously are not coming back.
Obviously, Baron will say.
Well, thank you very much. We'll let you know if we get in touch with him.
Okay. Well, the warden of Alton is Gallon, Galin. You might talk to him when you get there if my son isn't present.
Okay.
Understood.
All right. We bid you adieu.
Take up any more of your time then.
All right.
Asterisk number 3.
Number 3.
All righty.
333. It's got a lot of stars behind
Go
it.
get a drink. I'll be right back.
Drew, good pickup on the contradiction there. Well played, sir.
Yep.
Who knew this was going to be a political drama? I just wanted to kill shit. Well, basically, the homeboy because remember, he failed an inside check on me. I figured, when I talked to him the first time, there was something shady about him.
Right.
I know that's yeah.
Place it. And then now we basically caught him in a big fat lie.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to see their reaction to is everybody on the same page?
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
actually
but also it's probably not wise to.
I wasn't trying to
Are all
accuse.
of
I was
y'all
just asking.
Yeah, I'm just saying, are all of you people trustworthy?
Oh well, shit.
Fair enough.
Talk about. We need to go find a quiet place and talk about all this.
We already knew they weren't all trustworthy.
The council dismisses you and says, ask if y'all are going to be in town for a little bit. What are your plans? And then if there's no response,
I'm just going to say I have some business in the docks, so I'll be down that way.
I'm gonna head down there with Ivor.
I'll just thank the council and tell them that we will keep them apprised of any new developments.
And also, if you get any information out of our homeboy right here,
I would appreciate that.
We would like to be informed of that since you didn't.
Well, Marcellus is going to work on them right now.
Marcellus
Wallace. Oh, yeah.
Well played, sir.
Yep. Hardcore pipe hitting.
It's about to get video.
All right, let's go. I want to go see Irish Good Business if we're not doing anything now. Let's go check that out.
And I'll just wave at Winterhound. Hey, Winterhound. Let's leave.
He kind of gives you the bro nod.
The bro nod.
He has a look on his face is like, I don't want to be here.
Hey, as we walk out, I'll nudge Drew and be like, hey, aren't we going to hang out with his people? Like, shouldn't we get a contact, from him?
Yeah, I'll go see if I can find something out. I'll go see if there's an Emerald Enclave HQ in town.
You should definitely do that.
I'm sure it's Waters Deep.
Oh, there is one because it's where I signed up.
Yep.
It's where Timmy was. What was his name? Tommy?
Yeah, Timmy. We saved Timmy right there.
We saved Timmy from something. Displacer Beast. We saved him from Displacer Beast.
No, we saved Timmy from Roland.
Roland stabbed him in public, and I drug him into HQ and killed him.
That's right. I remember that.
It was a big fight in the street after Timmy had outed you as Iron Lords in front of the Dragon.
And Roland tried to murder him, and me and Drew drug him back into the Emerald Enclave. I was texting J Mick. I said, just drag his ass back in there. Just drag him in Emerald Enclave.
And that's where I joined the Emerald Enclave. Was in their HQ right there.
Yep. It's 100%.
Well, let's go play. Let's go do stuff.
Yeah. So are y'all going back to your rooms back at, and then you got Ivor and Baron going to the docks?
Yeah.
And I'm going to the Emerald Enclave HQ to just get a contact over in Mystic Forest.
Yeah, I want to go to the docks. I want to go see Irish shipping business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So off to what is it, Bloodbath and Beyond?
Bloodbath and Beyond, yes. We have a Waters Deep location as well as one back in Freeport. Kind of a to and from thing.
No, yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. So
Y'all make your way to. I guess Drew's going there. We'll to Emerald Cave, and then we'll have.
I should have gone with Drew. But that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to talk to my nature people, my tree hunters.
So you get to the docks, and y'all made no attempt to disguise yourselves. So you are drawing some attention from people that do know who you are, given your fanfare and stories that have gone around. So
Just like every 100 yards or so, I'm just going to cast Prestidigitation, and I'm going to make fireworks go off like right over Ivor's head.
As I draw closer to
I'll look at Ivor and say, "Is there a reason? I mean, what's up? I mean, is there a reason people recognize you?"
Yeah, as I'm walking, kind of getting close to the shop, I'm gonna be shooting double guns, like Bertrand, my old buddy. What's up, man? How's the fishing business? I'll toss him an apple or something. Go a couple more yards. Teresa, how's my favorite brothel doing? What's up? Good to see you.
Yeah, everybody is very happy you're even talking to them. And there's a couple kids that are walking around with swords.
Yep. That's probably and will I notice that's some of our kids lines that we released last year. Kid swords. Sticks or wooden sticks. Basically.
Not only that, they have like a felt. Dragon skin armor.
Yeah.
Blazoned with Bloodbath and Beyond on it. It's quite.
That's our kids line.
Children around winter time. So yeah, you make it to Bloodbath and Beyond, and the store owner
is me.
Yeah, well, the guy that runs this.
This is definitely one of those situations where there's like an oil painting of Ivor like behind the counter.
Oh, absolutely.
This is me taking the bull by the horns, literally and figuratively.
Full on like Planet. What was that dodgeball guy? What was the name?
Global. Was it
Globo Jim? Globo
Jim.
No, I think I'm pretty sure it is Ivor on a hill surrounded by a bunch of dead orcs and dragon
yes.
With a bow in the air with a dragon going through a dragon's head.
Yes.
Single-handedly slaying a dragon.
And I'm gonna and when everybody walks in, I'm gonna feel a little awkward, like because it's just me in the painting, and I'll be like, I don't know, it was a gift. I didn't like commission this. I mean, I don't know why I didn't put you guys in the painting. Sorry.
I mean, it only cost 500. You just cost 500 gold.
I don't know why I didn't put you guys in the painting. That makes it look like I'm the only one that killed the dragon. I think y'all are just over the hill in the painting. Sorry, boys.
So yeah, the owner of the store is whoever you want him to be.
So I left. So I have Ultrid. Right, he's my other stepson. He stays kind of close to Marco.
That's right. He welcomes you.
Benaniah is actually the one that actually has taken over the store.
Okay.
Yes, runs the store.
He kind of looked shocked to see you because you didn't announce that you were coming. He didn't even know you were in town. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Neither I didn't know I was coming either. So I just
a crazy thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll walk in and I'll just embrace him and just ask how business is.
He's like, yeah, business is good. It's really picked up over the last, 6 months or so. I think the word's getting out. He said, I was really kind of shocked to see Grim come through the other day without you guys.
What?
Grim was here?
I mean, yeah.
Shut up. What was he doing?
The other day, I mean, I'm not there. I mean, yeah, I am there, but
you are there.
Not in that conversation.
Oh, we're all right here beside each other.
Oh. The other day, as in how long?
He's too busy drawing on Ivor's painting.
I don't remember there being a black mustache on me, but
Some poop on your pants. Yeah.
He didn't stay long. He didn't say much. Really, I think he was trying to conceal his identity a little bit, but it's hard not to notice.
I mean,
Anyway,
he kind of
he
smelled
was
bad
good.
and had a big beard and short. I mean,
Big
Big dragon tattoo across the face.
yeah. I mean, it was grim if you thought it was grim.
Yeah,
Anyway, he said he was headed north. I don't know. I
He
figured
was
y'all-
headed north.
North.
Yeah. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. I figured y'all had.
Maybe we should go up to Leland and just kind of look for Grim up there.
Oh, don't we know the leader up there? I mean,
Wait. Hold on. It's out of character. Is that where you spit at the girl? Oh, yes.
that's it.
We own a part of a mine up there, I think.
Not anymore.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
He
but
says-
she I think she came around on us, didn't she? Like she came like I understand where you're all coming from or whatnot, but
Carrick smoothed things over a little before we left.
yeah. Never went. Never
He
went.
mentioned Lillian in that direction, and your son Jebediah, is that his name?
Benaniah.
Benaniah. He's like, yeah. He said,
That's biblical, by the way. Biblical.
he said, well, he said, if you do get that way, just be careful. We had supplies coming down that way, but we lost probably 2 shipments. And the reports are that some guy named Odin's out after him.
Forgot about that.
He's like stealing your supplies and stuff.
He's still in our shipments to
That's the rumor.
other
man.
places wherever we send shipments to up there.
Everybody told them, guys, we should totally drop the Dragon Colt and we should go figure this out.
What? No.
Oh yeah, I think this sounds important.
Something.
Well, we'll definitely look into that if we go north. But business down here is good.
Oh man, booming.
Good.
You got any supplies you want to sell to the?
Oh yeah, hey, we did have some stuff. Why don't we dump some stuff on them?
Yeah.
We can certainly
What do you
do
have?
that.
From that attack at the hotel. We got some long swords and some short swords.
Oh yeah, y'all cleaned house.
I've got
there.
6 robes. Okay, shit, yeah, we got some stuff.
Hey, could this be a fun way to just like expedite trading shit in and getting gold for it?
100%.
Nice.
That's what this is here for.
Well, let's dump some stuff.
I have 6 robes right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, those robes are 50 gold apiece.
Yeah.
So that means I'll have to buy them from y'all from 40 just to make a profit because we got to sell them at 50. So,
Yeah, so I'm gonna say 45. I'm negotiating with Ivor now.
and I'll say 42. I'll say 42.
I'll say 50 is good, and you can you got a hell of a salesman here.
Yeah. I'm just gonna mage hand. I'm gonna mage hand Ivor's coin purse and just tap that 1,000 gold he's got back there.
What? What?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm a hard on 50.
You're hard on 50. Okay, we'll just mark it up.
Wait, before we trade in those robes, are those robes nicer than the robes Carrick's wearing?
I don't think so.
They're covered in blood, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I'd cast prestidigitation
Oh, okay.
all up spotlessly.
These are more like a night, evening type robe.
Yeah, but
Not
would
like-
Carrick know that?
No, he probably not. I mean, they are very nice silk.
I tell you
robes.
what, you can buy one for 50 gold all day long, right now.
Hey, what about these orbs of dragon breath? One of these?
I mean, blood. My recollection deals in all sorts of potions and whatnot. So
I think we should keep those. But we don't
Yeah.
need more plain
y'all go to your inventory and see kind of what you want to do. And I'm going to go to Darut real quick at the Emerald Conclave. So yeah, certainly you make your way in, and you're obviously greeted. They know who you are, and just are curious. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
The
Oh, did Drew golf by himself?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
he
the
was
Emerald
sitting
Island?
along.
and the guy asks you, I mean, what can I help you with? I mean, our house is your house.
Yeah, no, just say, hey, we're getting ready to head over to the Misty Forest. I was just wondering, do we have a HQ there or any kind of base of operations?
He's like, actually, not directly there. He said we try to keep our main headquarters on the coast. So Neverwinter, Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate. We do have one in Mithril Hill, just because it's more inland and kind of isolated, and then down to the south and outside of Candlekeep, there is one as well. But you get too far on the coast, it's just brutal to get there and back.
No, I understand that. Have you heard any kind of rumors, anything going on over there?
Which way?
Over in Misty Forest.
I know the Prince Algar came by and with Houndstooth, Winterhound, and they sent 3 agents with him, Prince Algar, to the Misty Forest several days ago. No report back yet.
Algar had 3. Well, I'm not there.
Yeah. So did you hear any what they were going to go do, or did you hear what they were talking about? Anything help us out?
From what I understand, there was a dragon attack at Atlin, and there were numerous survivors. Most of the civilization, the town itself, there were destroyed. Which, I mean, if it's like any of these other elven villages, they're all kind of dangling up in the trees. Really good for orc attacks, really bad for dragon attacks.
So it was an actual dragon that attacked?
That's what they were saying.
Do you know what color it was?
They're telling me it was green.
Green.
Things melted all over the place. People completely gone. But I mean, that's just rumors, right?
11.
Dragon's crazy.
Huh?
Is there any other rumors about wildlife there going crazy? Anything out of the ordinary?
Well, I do know the civilizations around Misty Forest, Atlin in particular. There's a couple more. Normally do keep a pretty good handle on what's coming in and out of the High Moor. However, with their defenses and infrastructure completely destroyed, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine what's going on there. I do know there was an unusually large amount of survivors for this attack. I mean, not to bring up any history, but y'all know Vandalin very well. It was completely taken down to ashes. And over the past week, that's been the case in over 100 different cities across the coast.
100.
Oh,
soldiers on foot, dragons completely decimating populations. Everyone's dead. Save none. And I don't know what happened here. There were probably 100 survivors. It may have been they were in the trees and they fought back. I don't know. That's just what I hear. That's what they were saying before they left. I don't know what they found there, to be honest with you.
The outpost Atlin.
Atlin,
Mm-hmm.
just an elven village. Probably 300 people there.
So, do you know any of the guys that Winterhound sent with the prince?
I mean, yeah, they're new conscripts, but I mean, I know the guys. They're capable. I mean, we take what we can get these days. Nobody's really signing up when they got a bunch of dragons they're hacking.
Do you know any one of them's name so I can check in with them when we get there?
Yeah. Gantor?
Gantor?
Yeah. Volman? And Kelv, CELV.
All right, I appreciate it. Is there? And I'll just kind of say, hey, if you don't mind, I'm gonna hang around here. I'll help out around here while I wait on the rest of my group.
Okay. Listen, make yourself at home. I mean, you're free to roam about. We got some fresh pastries, and we'll have dinner. We'll have lunch here in a minute. So, yeah, cool. We'll go back to the people selling stuff right now.
Yeah, we can sell stuff.
That if y'all have anything you want to sell.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I have, so I don't even have anything from the.
I got this 2-person tent. What do you give me that?
3 copper pieces.
Sold. I was just gonna leave it on the ground before he even says anything.
I sold.
You know you can get 5. You can get 5 for it, Mark. Don't worry about it.
You could get 5 for it.
That's all I needed to hear.
Because he just bookmarked that as a 3-person tent from the Iron Lords. He's gonna upsell the shit out of that.
Yeah, he is. like a good son would.
I've got some stationery here. I'm just gonna start signing autographs and say how much for 10 of these, and it's gonna say the Baron von Leopold Hill of the Iron Lords, and then have like a little heart on the bottom of it.
That's really. I didn't really have. I mean, we're getting rid of the robes. We're getting rid of those swords and stuff. Does somebody have those orbs, those fire grenades in their inventory? If not, I'll put one in mine.
Like what fire orbs? I don't remember that.
It's under the loot for Attack of the Lord of Irons. Orbs of Dragon Breath. We picked up 2 of them. It's basically a grenade.
I
forgot about that. Yeah,
I'll have to go back and look.
There were 2 of them, and I think I put the damage and everything in there, didn't I?
Yeah,
it's all in there.
48 fire damage. That's pretty good.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
like an acrobatics check or something to hit with it, or
no, it's a saving throw, I believe. I'll go back and look at the actual mechanics of it.
Wow. Anyway, all right. Carrie's gonna put one of those in his haversack then.
I'm just gonna. The only thing I'm gonna ask is before we leave, I'm gonna tell Ben and I, hey, look, we're gonna be off for a little bit. Check on your mom. Or I'll ask any word from your mom and Daggerford. Any word?
Actually, we haven't had a chance. We've been so busy here. We haven't had a chance to make it back home. And I mean, we're sending couriers back with some money, like you requested.
Yeah.
But
no, everything's good at home though, from what you've gathered.
Obviously, we get correspondence, we get letters and stuff, and she says, yeah, everything's great. The farm's going good. And the money, I mean, it's more money than she knows really what to do with. So
good. Well, do you need me to take a shipment of coin now? Take a shipment of coin down that way.
If you're headed that direction, I guess I could give you some of
I
it.
mean,
We
I
need-
don't want to mess up your books. Obviously, I'll be coming back and auditing them pretty good when we come back. But
Is this where Ivor steals from his own business?
huh?
I said, is this where Ivor steals from his own business?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my. I mean, I earn a modest salary from my business, but
Hey,
I mean, he kind of looks at it. He's like, Dad, if you're light on cash, we can loan you some money out of the petty cash.
that's fine. I'll take whatever you can spare because we're about to go and I don't know what I'm about to run into.
Yeah, Baron's gonna punch him in the shoulder and be like, "Hey, we need all we can get, bro."
Well, that's I mean,
He goes to the back and comes out with a little box and hands it to you.
okay. And I'll just take the box and put it right in my sack.
How much was in that box?
In the box, 250 gold.
Okay. Before Ivor leaves, I'm gonna after he leaves, I'm gonna slide 250 gold back to the other folks.
Well, you don't know how much is in there. He didn't look at it.
Okay.
Well, hey, speaking of which, do y'all sell stuff here? What's the deal?
Ivor.
We do sell stuff here.
Okay. I want to make a on that his little transaction there. I want to make a check. If I can.
Okay.
For what?
For insight of what perception. How do I get this damn thing to work? It won't pop my character sheet up.
What are you trying to find out? How much is in that box?
No, if I saw you, if I even heard you say that.
Oh yeah, you heard me say that. I was right there.
Okay.
I'm trying to hide it.
Okay. Well, Baron wants to talk to Ivor.
We'll talk to him.
Okay.
By herself?
Oh yeah. I mean, if he's walking out with the box of gold from his own store, yeah, he wants to talk to him.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And I guess Carrot can do his deals.
Yeah, I was curious if you had anything for sale here, or is this?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you get the Iron Lord's discount. What do you need? And I'll just tell Ben and I if it's something that he can
Yeah. I'm
take care of our guys.
grab Carrot by the back of his coat and drag his ass out of there.
I'm gonna put in an order then if we can procure stuff.
Do you you tell him, or you make a list and give it to him?
Yeah, I might make him a list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or tell him he might hear my voice in his head, at 1 a.m. one day because I don't really sleep. And tell him to have a pen and paper ready.
I'll be sure to put a pen and paper by the bed.
Yeah. Hey, you don't know anywhere that sells spell scrolls around here, do you?
He goes, not these days. He goes, you got something to sell? Okay.
I have one I could trade. Yeah.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Yeah.
What are you looking to trade for?
A spell.
Well,
Any spell. I'm not picky.
we don't have spell scrolls, but we have other items.
I kind of tap my haversack and be like, I've already got a lot of attunable items, but I love choices.
Well, I mean, I was thinking like healing potion or something, maybe. I mean,
Yeah, those are good too because we used to have this healer in our group, but he left.
that's interesting. These are more valuable to you now.
Yeah. What you're saying is, I can buy without them? Yes.
He said, "Well, I do have let's see, 3 regular healing potions and 1 medium. I think it's greater. Is that it?"
Let's see. I think I have 3 regulars on me right now.
And he's like, "Listen, it's just hard to come by these days. The Lord's Alliance, the private militia, all those guys are scooping these things up left and right."
Yeah, we're not asking. We're obviously we want to help out if we can, Ben and I, but make sure the business stays afloat.
Carrie just
I
walks.
wasn't giving it to him, Dad.
Okay, I was just saying, give him a
I mean,
discount.
what's spell scroll? I mean, spell scrolls are expensive.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I trust you.
I mean, if you were gonna rate spell scrolls on a scale of 1 to 9, I've got one that's like in the 4 range that I'd be willing to trade for.
Now you're looking for, I mean, healing potions plus some gold on top of that.
No, I'm looking for a spell scroll for it.
I don't really have to. Like I said, I wish we had some.
So who can I go at?
Not really our cup of tea here.
It's like I don't really deal in magic. But I can ask around.
Yep.
Come back.
Hey, while he's talking.
Also some ink.
Me and Baron are stepping outside. Yeah,
y'all step outside. Hey, real quick, Drew, you're just lounging around because this is taking a while, and you're sitting in the lobby, and you see a little squirrel kind of skitter into the HQ, and he runs up and sits on your lap.
All right, I'll cast Speak with Animals again.
He said, I finally got in, and they did discuss about a point. And the vote was unanimous for Valid Point being sovereign of Lord's Alliance.
Woohoo!
We don't know that.
Y'all don't know that. I do that.
It's a majority of the conversation after, at least since I got there, was regarding the missing council member. He said, and then the rest of it was some cursory issues of what they're going to do about troops going down to, I assume when y'all told them about the Well Dragons, y'all told them where it was.
Yeah, I would assume they know where it is.
I mean, we got the map. I'm assuming they got a map.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. And the logistics of troops and who's going to donate what troops. And he said it kind of, the conversation kind of spiraled and devolved into nobody could agree on anything at this point. Because it seems like they're headed into a bloodbath.
I'll tell him he did a good job, and I'll give him like a little nut that I had, like his little reward.
Okay. Bear, are you still in your top hat and tails?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't had a chance to change out of them.
Oh, okay. That's just from my visualization of what you're doing here. All right. You had a conversation with Ivor and Baron?
Yeah. If Ivor came out, did you? I don't know.
Yeah, I did. I walked out.
All right. I'm gonna. And we're outside of the shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
On
the docks.
On the docks. I'm gonna snatch him up. I mean, as much as I can snatch Ivor up, which isn't much, but drag him around the corner. And first of all, say, did you notice Nightshade wasn't at the council meeting?
Absolutely, I did.
Let's find out what that's about, and key up Gemma and say, what's up with Nightshade? Is she dealing with the Misty Forest or other endeavors?
You get a response from Gemma. She's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Last I talked to her, she was irate about losing a member in Four Star Bridge and what that means for her standing with the Lord's Alliance. How she doesn't like any of them, but she doesn't want to get them on the bad side either.
When was that? Ask when did she speak? When was that?
You can use this stone too.
Oh, I mean, I'm telling. Tell you ask whether.
Yeah. How long?
Is it on speakerphone? Is the stone on speaker?
The stone's on speaker right now.
Iris here too. She spoke with her yesterday, and she was going to try to get some answers.
Understood. Understood.
Okay.
Well, keep us posted. This thing works both ways, by the way.
You keep me posted. Shit, I'm like a mushroom over here.
We'll get some more work. Anyway.
All right. I assume everybody, Carrick will send word back to about spell scrolls. I feel like I'll probably be coming back to Waterdeep at some point.
Yep.
Ivor's son will be on the lookout for spell scrolls for you.
Anything.
Anything. Duly noted. Spell scrolls. Any. He is not an expert in spell scrolls. I'll tell you where Danny goes. Spell scrolls.
This is going to be great. I found this one that
It makes jelly beans.
I was about to say. I found this one that does.
Yeah, he's gonna totally make me buy a fake one. Look, I got this great one. That's Wish.
That's Wish. Yeah.
It costs 200 gold.
200. Anyway, so y'all are basically done. If there's anything else, nothing else you want to do, y'all can reconvene. Make your way back to your house that you're staying or your accommodations.
Sure.
Or yeah, that's fine. Whenever we group back up, I'll just ask the group, like, y'all want to go spend the night at Valor Point?
Yeah.
Oh, we can do that, can't we?
You just go home for the night.
Well, I would before we journey, I would like to share some info with the group. I stopped by the Emerald Enclave, and I'll kind of relate to them just the story about the dragon. Hundreds of towns and been burned down, left with no survivors. Yet Misty Forest had survivors. And I'll tell them the three guys that went over there, Grum, Atlas, and Kelvin, whatever. Yeah. That's how a group would remember their names.
That's fine.
I'm going to bring up the fact, is it interesting to y'all that there would be survivors there when normally there's not?
Well,
yes, very much so.
And since Carrick's the one that did all the inside checks, I'll share the fact that we caught the council in a lie and that I didn't trust that Sir What's-His-Face in the first place, Sir Istafal in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And how, if that's the case, and also like Homegirl was not lying when she told us that she voted for us to come back. And like how this I'll hold up that spell scroll, that teleportation circle and be like, this is totally a trap, by the way.
That spell scroll.
What do you mean it's a trap?
What's totally this trap?
Which one?
He gave us a teleportation circle to Daggerford, but we don't know where it goes for real. So I think it's a trap.
Probably. I mean,
I
I'm gonna go. I would go with Carrick's insight on that.
If we decide to use it, we just need to be like, come out swinging. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're the more intelligent one as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that had never crossed my mind. I'm glad you're here, Wizard.
Hey, one more thing. they did grant Valor Point some sovereignty or whatever the vote was about.
What?
What?
Yeah, it seems like we got our wish granted there.
See, all you gotta do is ask, like, a lot.
Is that what that was called, asking? Because it sounded like demanding.
I mean, I demand it every time. Yes.
Well, I'll hold up my chalk and be like, we can't go home if you want to go home.
Do it. I want to see what my room looks like. Millhouse better have it on point.
Vault.
But that also means you burn a 5th level slot coming back, though, right? The next day.
Yeah, we'll be down a slot coming back, and I assume we'll be jumping back to our new circle. That's definitely a trap. So. Or we can walk.
To Valor Point? No.
No, to
Hey, before we leave the shop, I want to go. Hey, Trevor, before we leave the shop, I'm just going to tell Benaniah, hey, I'm going to give him the box back and go, I tell you what, take this gold and make sure, try to finish this out like an apartment or some kind of upstairs living quarters. So when I'm in town, if I need to stay here.
Oh, like you want an apartment here?
Yeah, at the shop, above the shop.
Well, yeah, okay. We got a loft right now, but we can use it for storage. But I mean, with this kind of money, we can do whatever the hell you want to.
All right, well, let's do that, and then maybe secure some other storage places for the stuff that's in the loft now.
Oh yeah, easy.
Okay.
Yeah, that won't be a problem. I mean, we can buy half this dock with this gold.
Perfect.
You have like a mansion of a loft.
A mansion of a loft. All right.
Well,
And then
back to where everybody is. Are y'all going to Valley Point for the night?
Yeah, if we're done for the day. I don't know. It's up to y'all. You want to bounce there?
I mean, obviously, yes.
All right. I will draw the ground. Speaking of which, we need to start buying some more of this diamond-shaped chalk.
Yeah, sure. I don't know how much.
Sounds like a personal problem, man. I don't know.
We can make it personal. I can just start disappearing every night. Like, see y'all. All right, I draw the ground, and I step in the circle.
Everybody gets in, and I don't really remember where it was downstairs, right?
It was like in its own room. Like there's
It's an outhouse room. Like,
it was buried underground outside of the courtyard, but it came back up some stairs and it opened up into the courtyard.
right.
Well, that's where you find yourself if you were willing to get in the teleportation circle and go back to Valley Point. If not, you're lobby.
Yeah, no, we're still. I'm going.
It was Millhouse, right?
Woodhouse.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Woodhouse. As soon as that door to the mansion opens, I'm gonna start yelling, Woodhouse! Give me something to drink. And some food.
And some food. Cook. We're on. They probably coming tonight.
Yeah. They have no idea you're coming.
No.
So you land there, and Baron starts yelling for Woodhouse, and all you see and hear are footsteps running.
I forgot.
What'd you forget?
Do you remember we heard a noise back at Valor Point? Or we thought one of the dragon eggs hatched.
Oh fuck!
Oh, you didn't think that.
No, Woodhouse told Jack.
That's right. That's what it was. He told him.
Jack told y'all.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to figure out.
I can't remember if Jack told us there yet either.
Oh, I can't remember, but
He would be with you anyway.
I think we renegade that.
Yeah. Either way, footsteps, and you are met face to face with guards. Rambo. I think y'all have a
Yeah, Rambo. He was the head of the guard.
yeah. He's like, holy shit. He goes, I didn't know y'all were coming. He said, I would have been ready. He goes, the hell are y'all doing here?
I was coming to take a nice bath and a nap.
Well, I mean, it's your house. You can do whatever you want. Just let us know before you come. You're giving us all freaking heart attacks with all that's going on here.
Damn
What do you
it.
mean what's going on here?
He's like, in case you didn't know, we have a goddamn dragon locked in the basement.
It actually can be locked in the basement now. So.
I was gonna say, I guess that bed in the corner don't matter no more, huh?
I mean-
we were keeping it in Jack's room, but it's kind of gone to shit, and we were having trouble reinforcing it, so it's in the basement now.
That's like a great place to put a dragon.
Only thing is, that's the only way or the best way to the dock.
So you say, isn't that where the ships are, though?
Oh yeah, it's a nightmare. It's clusterfuck. But what are we gonna do with it? We can't let him go. We're not even supposed to have a dragon.
Yeah, you are.
Like, working with the dragon? Like, does he think Jack's his mama? Like, what's the deal?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is he eats everything. Everything.
Actually,
You're like, that's coming out of your share.
It's coming out of somebody's ass because it is all we do is get food for this thing.
How big is it?
Let's go look at it. I mean, we're walking and talking.
yeah,
Y'all want to go look at it?
yep.
yeah, we gotta go see it.
Right? Yeah.
All right.
We can do that. Y'all can do that. I'll just watch. I can't. I mean, the best thing I can do is kill it for you.
Come with me. I'm glad you're here. I'm just you know where the basement is. Go.
Yeah,
Just-
we'll go. We'll go.
Don't let it out.
Don't let it out. Yeah, no problem. Deal.
Yeah.
I can't remember what Jack said he wanted it to be. I think he said ice. I think he wanted a blue dragon.
White or blue?
And white is ice up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was white. It was white, wasn't it? I can't remember.
We'll go with white right now.
White dragon.
Yeah. So y'all go down there and you can hear, you're not very close, but you can hear some. And so we hadn't fed it today. We fed it this morning, but it's about that time. So
As Carrick's walking down the stairs, you see just thin orange flames start at my feet and just slowly wrap my whole body. And I'm just walking and I'm giving off light, but I'm wreathed in flame as I'm walking.
okay.
And I'm gonna stop and be like, do we need that fire too, or what's going on?
Oh, don't you have a bow or something?
Yeah, that's made of wood.
Good luck with that.
So as you get closer, you can the hallway just has bins and bins and bins full of meat. I mean, some of it's just rancid, some of it's new. There's blood seeping out the bottom of it, and there's lamb hindquarters and ribs and all kind of stuff just kind of hanging out.
We're gonna have like a rat and snake problem down here if we keep it like this.
You have a dragon problem down here.
Look, all I need to know is, can we ride it yet? That's all.
Yeah, how do we tame it?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna walk up to it and I'm gonna start talking to that bitch.
You gonna open the door?
Yeah.
No.
No, not to the dragon.
Yeah. Eric's walking in the room.
You're gonna kill the dragon right like tonight?
No, I'm walking in the room.
I
Though.
speak Draconic.
Yeah, so do I, and I'm walking in the room.
Oh yeah, I walk in the room, but not in the cage. You gonna open the door to the cage and let the dragon out?
Out of its cage. I'm gonna go talk to this thing.
Oh yeah, I'll go talk to it.
No, I'm
We're
not
not
gonna.
letting it free.
I'm not gonna try and like ride it right now. I suck at animal handling.
All right. You can walk up to it.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna get close to it.
All right.
Like it's in it. What is it like in a prison? Like is it in a cage?
You don't know. I mean, if you're walking in the room, you've got to go down a hallway, take a right, and then you'll be in the main deal.
I'm not trying to like be stealthy or anything, but like I'm gonna be on my guard and walk. And as soon I'm gonna ready an action, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I will ready wall of force for the second I see this thing.
Okay. So you head down the hallway and take a right, and you come to like an antechamber, and you can hear a noise, and you're not being stealthy. So you're about 20 feet from the main downstairs area, and you see a head poke around the corner and look at you.
Like how big's the head?
It's pretty big.
But it's like coming out of that. There's like a doorway there, like it's poking out of the door.
Not a door. It's a rock, carved rock like hallway, and it's like an archway, and you see a head poke around it, probably 3 feet off the ground.
Okay.
You can't see a body, but you do see a head.
Yeah, but so is like the head like poking out of a door, or is there? You know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna like wall of force the end of the hallway. You know?
Yeah, no. I mean, I see what you're saying. He didn't have his head like stuck down the hallway, like into it.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, this is like isolation booth. Walk up to the glass and look at the tigers. That's what I want.
No, okay. You put the wall of force, and as you do that, he takes a step forward and kind of pings his head on it.
In Draconic, I'll say hello.
And his head kind of turns to sideways. He's like, "What?" I mean, nobody's ever talked to him. He's never heard. This is the first word he's ever heard.
Language. This is gonna be really weird for him.
Does anybody else speak Draconic besides me and Carrot?
I don't speak Draconic. No.
And as soon as you say hello, he kind of does this and goes, "Huh?" and takes a bite at you, but he bites into the wall. And he gets super pissed and starts to like jump around in circles. Since he's not really able to fly here, I mean, he could do a little bit of flying, but
I'll just walk up to him and say, "My name is Carrick. I'm one of the Iron Lords. You're living in our house. Hello."
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Or animal. Is it persuasion or animal handling?
Well, I mean, they're like intelligent creatures, right? They're like smarter than humans.
Yeah,
but
dragons are smart.
He's super
Yeah,
young too.
Yeah, I'm reading about how to ride a dragon in D&D right now.
All right. Well, whatever it is, I rolled a 19. So what roll do you want?
Yeah, the animal handling's fine.
22.
22. He kind of looks and goes, what am I doing here?
That's an excellent question. I didn't know you were here until we just got home. And I wish Jack was here for this. I guess we should have waited for Jack for this.
Yeah.
And you can see on the sides of the walls, like you've been down here a lot. You spent a year here. You never left. You can see the walls are just have claw marks dug out of them. And there looks like the beginnings of tunnels.
Can Baron walk up to him?
I mean, there's a wall there.
I mean, no, he's seen it. He was there. He saw all this, I guess.
For the record, I'm not in the room.
No.
I just want everybody to know that.
To the dragon and also the carrot, mainly the carrot. Tell him he's safe here. He doesn't need anything besides what he has here. We're his family.
Well, you speak Draconic, you tell him.
No, I'm gonna let you do it.
I'll just tell him, like, my understanding is that we found your egg and we were able to let you hatch. And if it's okay with you, we would like to keep you here as our guest, and we would be able to provide you with whatever you need.
I need more food.
More food. What would you like to eat?
What they've been giving me is fine. Just
Okay.
I need more of it.
I would like to say Drew's going to come around the corner and just totally turn into an animal lover freak and just be like, dragon, and run at it.
Please tell me you off the wall. Because it's
Straight into the wall of force.
Drew comes running towards a dragon. The dragon sees an orc running at him. He essentially takes one step back and proceeds to completely freeze that entire hallway. Drew runs into the wall of force, and as soon as he hits the wall of force, it goes opaque.
hey, Drew, he's a little touchy.
You put him in a cage?
No, I put us in a cage.
Yeah. Well, I think we're in the cage.
Yeah. We were definitely at the zoo looking at the lions through the glass.
We got a cool new pet.
Hey, every zoo's a petting zoo as long as you're not a little bitch.
Okay, I mean he wants more food. I mean that's understandable. He's a growing baby boy.
I'll give him food. I'll go get food and start dragging meat over there.
You would know that just from what you know about dragons and the ages of dragons, this has to be a white dragon wormling.
So how big? In other words, he's standing like we're getting a good look at him. Like what's he look like? Like how big is he?
He's bigger than any of you.
Is he bigger than any of the dragons Ivers killed?
No.
No, he shouldn't be.
He's a wormling. Yeah, it takes time for them to grow.
So he's like
I'm going to say I read a book in Candlekeep, if I remember correctly. Oh, wait, no, that's not me.
5 years or less, medium size. So
so he's like human sized. I mean, medium sized.
Yeah, I mean he's still a dragon, so he's still going to be bigger than you. But as far as size wise,
like horse-ish size.
Yeah, like a big horse, like a
Clydesdale.
Yeah, Clydesdale.
Elephant size. Elephants are large.
The elephant's a large creature, but it's not as big as the mammoth that you turn Baron into every now and then.
Well, that'd be fun. I could fight him as a mammoth. And then I wonder, hey, do you speak common? I say that.
We don't want to fight him.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
How would he know common? Oh, well, I'm not there.
He might have picked up some words from the keepers.
The guards.
Yeah.
That's not good.
He knows several curse words.
It's going to sound like Tourette's.
He knows several curse words.
Carrot. And he says, fuck. Ah.
He's like the bark in
Completely out of context, but he will say it.
Boondock.
Please tell me he sounds a little bit like James Cumberbatch or Benedict Cumberbatch.
There you go.
I'll leave that up.
Well, we met the dragon.
Yeah,
We'll let Jack name him.
we'll let Jack meet his baby. Maybe he has something else he wants to say to him.
Yeah.
And I will turn as we leave. I will turn and tell the dragon, or ask the dragon, do you have a name?
We'll have to wait for Jack to name him. Because I don't know if he does not.
Cool.
He said, no, I don't.
All right. Well, then I will say thank you for not eating us, and I'll totally forget about the fact that he tried to. And I will say we will bring you more food.
He tried to freeze us. Yeah.
So,
And
Druid's still gonna be just over the moon that there's a dragon there, and just like throwing food, yeah, just turn into a small child all over again.
Dragon.
Yeah. Cool. All right. We have a dragon, boys. I mean, it's a loose term.
Do we?
That is a very loose term, but there is a dragon in our castle.
Okay. I'll go with
You can
that.
say that without being too worried about it.
Hey, question, can he fly out the cave where the ships leave?
I believe as part of the year off, y'all enforced the entrance and exit to the docks where there wasn't somebody couldn't just walk in.
Think like a
part of the
think like a
stone
rag
shape.
like a rancor
Yeah, like a door.
gate.
Okay. Bear's gonna walk backwards and say, "What house?" Again.
Yeah, Woodhouse does appear, and he's like, Master Baron, is there something I can help you with?
Feed this thing more. It's a growing
Yes,
boy.
Yes, sir. We're doing our best.
Do you need more food for him?
Do you have more food?
I'm sure we can make arrangements somehow. Can't y'all I know it's an island, but
We have to start shipping in food for the dragon.
Well, look, fortunately, our Fey friends have been able to help us out with some. Food.
Ricky Raccoons ought to have a line on some food.
They have been helpful.
Let's see. Look, how important is Freeport?
Dragon on the town. Maybe this is our chance to run Mintarn. It just becomes our country. And forget a castle. We could have our own country.
Or maybe we can.
Are we becoming the big bad evil guys here?
Maybe we can go full circle and just.
The campaign turns dark right here.
No. We can go full circle and let him live in Phandalin.
Oh yeah, there's nothing there. He'd have to fly around to hunt, I guess.
Well, it's nothing there. It's Phandalin. It's killed by dragons, and now a dragon lives there. Except it's our dragon. But it's a white dragon, so it needs to go live up north somewhere.
Yeah, he probably doesn't like the. Well, I don't know. I guess they like the
Neverwinter. Neverwinter. That's it.
I was going to say, Neverwinter's up north. That might be close enough. Some icy region.
Hey, so Trevor, I don't know. I honestly don't know the question. This is something that I don't know if Carrot knows it or not, but I'll ask you myself. How does dragon intelligence work? Do they have this big not a hive mind, but do they have a inherited knowledge that they just all dragons know about Tiamat type thing?
I don't know. They don't inherently know about it.
Okay.
I mean,
clearly he knows Draconic, having never spoken it before. I just didn't know how deep that sort of instinctual knowledge went.
No, they actually do kind of live clan-like a little bit, depending on which color. they do kind of have like a very tribal clan-like behavior where they raise kids, but Tiamat would be a god who would still be able to like call dragons, so to speak, or
So basically, we're sitting on one of Russia's nukes that could be detonated at any time.
Depends on how we talk to it. Yes.
Well, luckily, this whole castle is protected against divination magic.
Yep. We can sway it in any way we want to, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, they have to be taught and told things. They don't inherently know stuff.
Okay. Wow. That'll be fun to deal with next time. We'll have to think of some fun questions to answer or to talk to the dragon about.
Yeah, Chris is gonna need to talk about them.
Well, are we going to line it up for our departure? Do we need to discuss anything else about where we're going and what we're doing?
So completely up to y'all.
Misty Forest.
I had a good meal of whatever food's left over from the dragon eating everything, and
sound like there's some good stuff left.
have a what for?
Oh yeah, I mean, the time y'all are arriving, Woodhouse would have food ready. Because by the time y'all saw the council, did your stuff around town, probably dinner time.
Well, did he know we were coming?
Well, he has to feed the guards and everybody else.
Hey, speaking of which, like, do we owe them money yet?
I'm sure so.
I think y'all settled up with them before you left.
I thought we paid up for like a month or something at least.
Well, I mean, that would probably be coming due pretty soon, but y'all haven't been going for a month. Oh, and at the end of your next long rest, you'll be level 12.
Hey.
So
We need to spend a little. Is it like nighttime? What's the time frame?
That's what I said. By the time you met the council afternoon and then messed around town and then got here, you're probably looking at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That's why Woodhouse would be making dinner for whoever was at the castle.
Who all is here? Don't we have we have scientists here?
Doc Brown is there.
Yeah. That'd be Carrick's kindred spirit. We need to go talk to him.
Oh, I definitely want to, yeah.
So y'all can stay here the night. Y'all can, I don't know what y'all want to do.
I mean, technically, we could jump back now if you wanted to jump back, but that would be my last opportunity to do that today.
Well, see, I was thinking long rest. I don't know. Never mind. I was saying I kind of just want to take care of what we need to do here and jump just to see where that sucker leads us.
Oh, I don't want to sit in there with no 5th or 6th level spells. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like if we wanted to like long rest and then jump over and see where it takes us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for it. I assume that that's what we're going to do is just follow the trap, just knowing that it's probably a trap.
It'll be interesting to see, is it or not?
Mm-hmm. Didn't he say there was some old couple by the water or something that was going to meet us?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, so it was a teleportation circle outside Daggerford that was on the banks of the river inside a fishing village that was run by an elderly couple that was maintaining it in the guise of like being local fishermen.
Gotcha. So, okay. And basically at this point, we've given Shady Boy time to get there, right? I mean, if we rest here and jump in the morning, he'll probably have made it to Daggerford.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know for sure. But you instantly teleported. He had to go all the way back to Borsky Bridge and I mean, you're assuming that he used the same teleportation circle you did at Troll Claw Hill, where Yerk was.
Oh yes, to get here, to get to us.
That would be the only way he can make that kind of time.
But I'm also assuming that he doesn't have access to that on the way back, because otherwise he would
No idea.
his circle. So I don't know. He's either there or he isn't, but I think he's probably there. So anyway, yeah. So Homeboy Shady. I mean, that was my initial impression on him, and my impression of the council. He told us the exact opposite of what the council told us.
So does he with the cult?
I don't know. It might just be like he's the one. He even said it himself. Everybody has their own individual agendas. Maybe he's just looking out for Daggerford because the Misty Force got hit, and he doesn't want to get hit next. And they're right next to each other.
Maybe he doesn't trust our friends who. What's his name? The guy that's in the Misty Forest.
Y'all discuss.
Where his son, what
That
is
was
Prince Alger's dad?
King Melendrich or whatever. But look, here's the thing. Isteval told us that Baldur's Gate dude, Ravengard, was on our team. But if Isteval's lying to us, like, is Ravengard still with Isteval, or is? And I don't know. I mean, because that's the thing. He told us Silverhand was against us. He told us Neverember was against us.
Well, we know Neverember's against us. So,
but Silverhand was not lying when she said that she wanted us to bring everybody back to Waterdeep.
Well, I mean, so that might not be a lie because she might want to do something to everybody.
Yeah.
I think we should call him out in front of everybody, though. Oh wait, Drew's already done that.
No, he wasn't there. That's what I'm saying. And we did offer to take him there, and he had flat out refused to go back.
He did flat out refuse, which is interesting.
So he doesn't want to be there, and they don't know why he's gone. So maybe he turned. I don't know. Maybe he's a turncoat.
Well, we know how to talk to him, so
Yeah, and we got this circle that he gave us, which I'm sure is definitely going to work out just fine.
Well, that ought to tell us something if we land, and it's a trap. Then there's something.
We land and there's 2 adult dragons waiting for us.
Then I feel like he's there.
he didn't seem like he had that much swing.
But here's the thing, also. I mean, didn't he say he was a paladin of Helm? Like he was staying at the House of Helm or something?
Golden Helm. House of Golden Helm.
Well, I mean, Helm is
in the North Ward.
The boys, the temperature outside has dropped.
Yeah, I heard some sleet while we were playing.
It was sleeting here earlier.
Well, anyway, I mean, these are all, I guess, dinner discussions.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if we land and it's not a trap, or there's something, then we don't necessarily maybe.
Then we still don't know what's going on.
No, if we land, there's not a trap. We're going to make a lot of checks on a lot of folks. I mean, that are there. I mean, there's not just going to be him sitting there.
I mean,
well, it just seems to me that the council is fractured a little bit with a bunch of either with their agendas, which is understandable, but we just need to tread carefully wherever we go.
I thought we did. Besides me, Baron being a kind of a dickhead, but got what we wanted.
Hey, what about Neverember giving us a compliment? What's up with that?
Yeah, he did. That was pretty nice.
This is going to be one of those situations where he's going to be the only guy that's actually a good guy on our side.
Yeah, he's finally like the old man that finally was like, fuck it, fine. Y'all are okay.
Y'all are okay. So, I mean,
I'll leave it up to y'all. I mean, I don't have anything to do tomorrow. It seems like everything's gonna be gridlock. So
I can sit there tomorrow if y'all want to keep playing. Let's take a rest and go.
That's what I say. I was like, I don't want to go necessarily too terribly far without Jack naming it. If he wants to do so much, I kind of want to jump and just see what's on the other side.
Yeah, we can start there next time if we jump and just see it. Can we do that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you have prepared.
I'm ready for whatever y'all want to do. I've got this planned out for probably 3 more sessions,
Okay.
depending on. I mean, and that's overly prepared because I'm giving y'all several options right here.
Yeah.
Well, I think our tentative plan now is to jump through Istival's circle that he gave us.
I'll
But
just tell you right now, I've already leveled up and updated my sheet.
We're definitely going to take a short rest or a long rest.
Have you really? I have.
Oh yeah.
I need to figure that out.
that's hilarious. I do have my spells mapped out. Let me see what's next for me.
Would this
Oh,
be
yeah,
a
I already
level?
had it
This
already.
wouldn't be a level up, would it?
Yeah, he said we were leveling.
Like
Yeah.
right now?
Well, at the next long rest, the milestone was y'all actually getting
Ooh, that's not good.
Dragon Cult leader to
Hang
RD into the council.
Oh man, I need my special item now.
That was an actual milestone.
For yeah.
Alive and well.
He's alive and well.
Wait, our milestone was getting him back to the council alive and well?
The successful capture and procurement of
Or just getting him away from the Cobra Commander?
a Dragon Cult member.
Yeah. Success. We won D&D, boys.
We
What
won.
part of it?
We won the level of
Oh damn, I get another 6th level spell, baby.
Are we saying we're playing this tonight? Are we still going tonight? Or are we going tomorrow night?
I'm kind of leaving that up to y'all. 'Cause I don't
yeah, it's already 12:10. I mean,
Well, is Chris going to be able to play tomorrow night?
I still got to get up tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's either tomorrow or Tuesday. I feel like we're all going to be iced in all those days.
Yep,
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're closed tomorrow.
we're closed tomorrow.
Wednesday night, so I'm off for a few days.
Well, let's just talk to Chris tomorrow, and let's see if we can play tomorrow night.
Yeah,
if we can't
that'd
play,
be fun.
if we can't play tomorrow night, then Tuesday night.
Yeah, it'd be
And by the way, that roll in the chat was my roll for HP up.
Gotcha. So 5. Well, you had to add your Constitution.
add your cons to it.
Yeah, I did. I got a roll.
Gotcha.
I was just rolling in front of everybody, so it was fair.
Yeah. No, I understand.
1d6 plus, is that plus 5?
So now you have 127 hit points, something like that.
120 is where I'm at.
nice.
Nice.
Hey, what's really cool though is that part of multi-classing. So now I technically I have a 4th level spell slot, even though I don't have a 4th level spell. So now I can cast 8 in that 4th level and give us all like 15.
Oh, nice.
So on multi-class, we're level 12, but I'm level 7 rogue.
You got to
Still
roll all
level
the
5.
different hit dice.
So it depends on which class you level up in.
Right. Okay. Right. That's what I thought.
So yeah, rogue.
I got evasion, rogue 7,
Nice.
Nice. That is nice.
which means if I'm subjected to an effect that allows me to make a dex saving throw
Mhm.
to only take half damage, I will instead take no damage if I succeed,
If you succeed.
and only half if I fail.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's only once per turn, isn't it?
It doesn't say. You can emulate, such as. It doesn't say.
It's a reaction. It's a reaction, though, isn't it? Evasion.
It just says beginning at 7.
We'll deal with it.
I'll do some research on
Oh,
it.
and 12 is a ability score, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, it depends on who you are.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I didn't get an
I don't
ability
get
score.
one. I didn't get one either.
Yeah,
I do get one.
I'm getting. I think I'm getting Warcaster, baby.
Hey, no, evasion's just straight up.
Okay.
I'm reading it right here.
I remember reading it for a one-shot deal.
Let me go grab that handbook real fast. Since
Well,
we're
I'm
just
looking at
sitting
the
here talking.
handbook.
Yeah, there it is. I put it in the chat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what mine says. It didn't say anything about.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, just anytime you're subjected to a saving throw or make a dex saving throw.
Oh, damn.
So any dex save like that, yeah, that's cool. So what rogue level are you now, Mark?
7.
7?
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
So your sneak attack dice goes up to 4d6.
Say it again.
Your sneak attack dice is
Yes,
now 4d6 instead of 3d6.
Yes, it is. So I got to change my macros.
Dude, I could turn you invisible and let you attack and remain invisible now. Which means that you would get sneak attack on every attack.
So like major invisibility or what's it called?
Yeah, greater invisibility.
Greater, yeah.
He only gets sneak attack once per turn.
Yeah, but yes.
Yeah, once per turn. But he could stay
Per turn.
invisible so he gets it every turn.
That's what I'm saying. You'd get it every
Yeah.
because you
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't get it every attack. I'd get it every turn.
Yeah,
one attack per turn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at feats right now.
Well, right now I'm thinking, can you now turn somebody into a freaking white dragon?
Well, you know what I keep forgetting? That uncanny dodge, starting at 5th level when attackers you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against you.
I'll tell you what we can do. We can table it for tonight, let y'all get acclimated to what y'all want to do for your leveling up so we don't rush anybody. I know y'all most of you probably know what you want to do, but you can kind of sort it out.
It'll be tough.
And then we can give Chris an opportunity if he's able to. If he's not, we're going to have to push forward because we don't want to miss an opportunity to play when nobody has anything to do the next couple of days.
Yeah, really. Shoot, we could get 3 in a row. Let's do 3 in a row.
That might be tough.
Yeah, that may be tough.
Yeah. But by 9 o'clock, I'm tired of dealing with everybody at my house, so I'm ready to do this. So.
All right.
So I could probably like.
If there's anything like just out of completely off the wall that it comes up and you're leveling up, let me know. So it's not a 10-minute conversation in game. Just a text will do. I believe you. Not trying to cheat the system, but
okay. Well, I'll just tell you up front. I now have meta magic skills, so I can like quicken spells or twin spells.
Nice. That's freaking awesome. That's 100%.
Did you take some sorcerer? Is that what you did?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nice. That's the way to
I'm now
go.
third level sorcerer.
Took a dippy poo, huh?
Yep.
How many levels do you have to dip to get that?
3.
I'm at 3rd level sorcerer now.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay 17 paladin though?
I don't. No, probably not.
No.
No, it's gonna be I mean, I'm still more paladin than sorcerer, but it's gonna be closer to like a 12-8 or 13-7, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that twinning spell is retarded. It's awesome.
We gotta watch Groot. He's turning into a caster.
Yep. And the paladin part of it's also amazing.
now we have 3 tanks and 2 tank casters. And one guy you can't hit because he's just going to be dodging shit.
I'm not a tank, I'm telling you. I've said it from day one. I'm not a tank.
Eric is.
I just hit stuff.
Yeah, but you still do like 90 points around.
Yeah, you do so much damage in a round.
That's it. That's the only thing I do. You're gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have to revive me one day.
Well, I think that's probably the best course of action. I really don't want to go too far without Chris since he's made an effort. He's in his situations,
Yeah.
not his fault.
Yeah.
He didn't do this much. He would have been good to have talked to the council, but it's always
Oh
fun.
yeah, definitely.
Always fun when people do it and stumble their way through
We got there eventually.
I did the best I could with Baron.
it.
I put my good clothes on at least.
Yep.
That didn't sound good.
Oh, Carrick's gonna go dirty and just take animate dead. How about that?
Yeah, if I do die, you can just reanimate me.
Right?
Yeah, you would be a zombie,
Right.
but
I know.
fun.
I'll just be walking. Just keep casting it. Still got Baron.
Well, you can animate them, and then I think it's 24 hours or 12 hours. You cast it. Is that the one?
I can't remember. You know better than I do.
Keep them with you.
It's a 1 minute cast and then a bonus action to make commands in combat.
Yeah. Yeah, but how long does the spell last? How long do you animate them for?
24 hours.
24 hours. So you can animate them every day.
Yeah, you have to cast it every day.
At a
Yeah.
high level, you can animate more than one.
I'll be dying.
We want slow. Slow could be fun.
Somebody took slow, right?
Meditate. That's what Roland used to always do. Sit up in the air.
He always uses it himself, though. I thought that was I thought you could use it in other ways and be effective.
Yeah, right. No, he had boots of levitation.
Yeah, which are
That's what it was. Yeah, no, yeah. It'd be fun to like take something that doesn't have any ranged attacks and put them on the ceiling and just shoot them with arrows.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, y'all do that. And I guess it is 12:30, so we can all reconvene tomorrow or
that's fine with me.
I will be available during the day tomorrow for guns. So
Oh, man. What's that about?
I've got some I got some members that are not here. They're gun friends of mine now. One lives in Chicago.
really,
He plays with me every now and then.
well, I'll play tomorrow if you want to play some.
Yeah, I'll play.
Yeah, I guess.
Mac 10.
All right, well, I'm going to bed.
All right.
I got to wake up and play in the snow.
Yeah, right. Hopefully,
Carrick
I hope so.
has 83 of his own hit points.
I'll roll on screen. I'll log back in or something.
I
And
will too.
what is
All right,
it?
guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Easy.
All right.
You're up.
See y'all later.
Plus and 29 temporary hit points.